I've been guilty of at least 4 of these 6 habits myself, and I'm sharing what I learned from Stoic philosophy about behaviors that signal to everyone around you that you lack wisdom. I once made an impulsive comment in a business meeting that cost me a client's trust. If you've ever walked away from a conversation with that sinking feeling something went wrong, one of these habits might be the culprit. Recognizing these patterns in yourself is uncomfortable, but it's the first step to commanding respect from others. These behaviors might be undermining your credibility without you even realizing it. Have you ever left a conversation feeling like you just undermined your own credibility? Most guys are unknowingly doing this every day. These 6 habits are reputation killers that make people secretly lose respect for you. The Stoics figured this out thousands of years ago, but most modern men are completely blind to how they come across. What's crazy is that even really smart, successful guys fall into these traps. You can have a great job, good looks, and still be the guy nobody takes seriously because of these behaviors. Habit number 1, resisting change. You're the guy who always says, "That's just how I am," or "That's how we've always done it." This signals to everyone you're rigid, fearful, and unwilling to grow. When you resist change, you come across like that guy who refuses to learn the new workplace systems while everyone else has moved on. What the ancient Stoics understood is that this resistance comes from a place of fear of uncertainty, fear of failure, and that desperate need to maintain control. But here's the truth. Clinging to the past is exhausting, and it only leads to more suffering. The Stoic practice to fix this is called voluntary discomfort. It's simple but powerful. Intentionally try something new each week that pushes you outside your comfort zone. Maybe it's trying a new food, taking a different route to work, or approaching someone you normally wouldn't talk to. Each small step breaks that rigid mindset that makes others see you as stuck in the past. Habit number 2, blaming others. When you constantly point fingers, you look weak and powerless. People respect those who own their mistakes. Every time you blame someone else for your problems, you're broadcasting your immaturity and irresponsibility to everyone around you. Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic teachers, put it perfectly. If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. That's a mic drop moment right there. The Stoics understood that the only thing we truly control is ourselves. Not other people, not circumstances, just our own responses. The Stoic technique to overcome this is the evening reflection. Before you go to bed, take a few minutes to ask yourself, what role did I play in today's problems? This simple question forces you to look inward before pointing outward. After a week of this practice, you'll notice yourself automatically taking more ownership, and people will respond with increased respect. Habit number 3, talking more than listening. This screams insecurity and makes you seem self-absorbed. We've all been trapped in conversations with guys who just won't shut up about themselves. They dominate every discussion, interrupt constantly, and somehow turn every topic back to their own experiences. What you might not realize is that this behavior signals deep insecurity. It shows others you're more concerned with appearing smart or interesting than actually connecting with them. Even worse, the guys who talk too much often become known for unreliable communication. They make promises they don't keep and exaggerate to seem more impressive. Epictetus had wisdom for this too. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. The Stoic practice here is brilliantly simple. Adopt a 2-1 listening ratio. For every minute you speak, try to listen for 2 minutes. This doesn't mean sitting in awkward silence. It means asking thoughtful follow-up questions and showing genuine interest in the other person's responses. When you start practicing this, you'll immediately notice a shift in how people engage with you. They'll lean in more, share deeper thoughts, and walk away feeling genuinely heard, maybe for the first time in a long while. And here's the secret benefit. You'll actually learn something from these conversations instead of just waiting for your turn to speak. So what's the one habit that truly separates the men who command respect from those who get dismissed? It's consistent self-examination. Modern research confirms that people who practice daily self-reflection show significantly higher levels of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Success stories like Gates and Winfrey have made this practice central to their routines. The power lies in its simplicity. Each night ask yourself, what did I do well today? What could I improve tomorrow? That 2-minute habit catches embarrassing behaviors before they define you. True wisdom isn't about looking smart. It's having the courage to recognize when you're being foolish. Are you ready to see how brief reflection can transform others' perception of you? Pick the habit we discussed that resonated most, apply the technique for 1 week, and watch the shift. Join our community by subscribing and comment which habit you're tackling first.